Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about the closure property of irrational numbers. The closure property holds good for rational numbers for the operation of addition as well as multiplication. This means that when we add two rational numbers, the sum is also rational, and when we multiply two rational numbers, then the product is also rational. But the closure property of addition and multiplication do not hold good for the set of irrational numbers. This means that when we add two irrational numbers, the sum may be rational or irrational. Similarly, if we multiply two irrational numbers, then the product can be either rational or irrational. To understand this, let's take some examples. The first example is the sum of two irrational numbers. The first irrational number is 2 plus 3 root 5, and the second irrational number is 4 minus 3 root 5. When we add these two irrational numbers, the rational part gets added to the rational part. So 2 plus 4 gives us 6. And the irrational part gets added to the irrational part. So 3 root 5 minus 3 root 5 gives us 0. So the sum turns out to be 6. So we see that when we add these two irrational numbers, the sum is rational. In the next example, again we add two irrational numbers as shown to get another irrational number, 14 plus 5 root 7. Hence, this example shows us that the sum of two irrational numbers can be again irrational. The third example gives us the sum of three irrational numbers. When we add these three irrational numbers, the rational parts add up to give us 17, and the irrational parts give us 12 root 7 minus 3 root 3. Hence we see that the sum of these three irrational numbers is again an irrational number. In the next example, we are going to multiply two irrational numbers. The first irrational number is 2 root 12 and the second irrational number is 3 root 27. So when we multiply them, the rational part is multiplied to rational part. So 2 into 3 is 6, and the irrational parts get multiplied to give us square root of 12 into 27, which when prime factorized gives us the factors 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. As you can see, one pair of 2 is there, so 1 2 comes out, and two pairs of 3 are there, so 2 3s will come out. So the final answer is 108, which is rational. So this example shows that when we multiply two irrational numbers, the answer, the product, can be rational. In the next example, when we multiply the given two irrational numbers, the product turns out to be 72 root 6, which is irrational. So this example shows that the product of two irrational numbers can be again irrational. Hence we see that when we add or multiply rational numbers, the sum or the product turns out to be rational again. Whereas when we add or multiply irrational numbers, the sum or product may be either rational or irrational. So the closure property holds good in rational numbers, but it does not hold good in irrational numbers. Thank you.